Well, it's Uncommon Fossil, and Pokemon has released a letter to the community concerning the changes to the in-game economy of Pokemon TCG Live. So I'm going to read through the letter, kind of say what I think it means, and also any questions or concerns that I may have, I'll go over those too. So, letter to the community, November 5th, 2024. Hello, Pokemon TCG Live community. By the way, I will give a link to the letter in the description below the video so you can find it there, read it for yourself. We are thrilled to announce some exciting updates with you today. Not only will Scarlet and Violet Surging Sparks release this week in Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, but we're also taking our first step toward improving how players experience the game's progression and economy by making changes to the currency, ladder, and battle pass systems intended to level set players for these and future updates. So there's some changes coming now, immediately, and then there's changes coming down the road. So I don't, to what extent are they going to tell us about the changes in the future? I don't know. I'd expect this letter will make things clear about the current changes, at least, though. So the first change you'll notice when Scarlet and Violet Surging Sparks launches on Thursday, November 7th, is the all-new Battle Pass screen. And I'll click on the image, and first thing that comes out, there's black in the battle background instead of white, which, okay, that's fine. That's obviously not meaningful. But then a couple things I noticed. First off, I only see what looks like one tier to the Battle Pass. There's not a basic and a premium Battle Pass, just one Battle Pass. That's what it looks like. And then also, and now very concerning, is at tier 0, I see a pack it looks like I can collect, but I don't see a deck to unlock for free at tier 0. So what's that mean? We'll have to read the letter and find out there, I suspect. And then also, we have 2 challenges daily, 2 daily quests as usual. They both get us Battle Pass points. But I also now notice that the second quest gets me crystals, which is how it was, the one on the right. But the first one, the one on the left, also now gets me crystals, a slower amount of crystals, but it gets crystals instead of coins. So what's happened with coins is another question here, right? So it seems like coins have been replaced with crystals. Coins only get cosmetics, so they're really been relatively useless in the game, so raises questions that we will see as we continue through the letter. All right, we've combined the previous 2 battle passes, the basic and the premium battle pass, into one streamlined experience. So it is correct that we're down to 1 battle pass, and that's fine as long as the rewards, get increased. And they extended the battle pass up to level 74, raised the previous max of level 50. And remember, when there have been fewer weeks between sets, it even reduces below 50. Tier level 50. So one of the issues is if you play regularly, you should, at least in the past system, you were completing a tier every day. So you would complete the battle pass and still have many weeks or a month possibly of where you got very little reward. So extra levels to the battle pass is probably a good thing. You'll continue to earn rewards for every tier, including a battle pass exclusive Pikachu EX deck upon expansion release, and another featuring Archaludon or Archaludon EX at level 34. Okay, so that explains why we didn't see a deck such as the Pikachu EX deck unlocking at tier 0. You will automatically get that added to your account when the set is launched, so you don't have to log into the battle pass to get it. So that's fine, not a big deal. But okay, so we're not losing that first deck, which would be a big deal. And then the second deck, rather than getting it when you unlock the premium battle pass, you get it at level 34, and level 34 certainly is very achievable. So we should still be getting our 2 decks like we're used to. Just the second deck will be delayed, so that'll change the dynamics a little bit there. Moving forward, this singular battle pass will be one of the primary ways for trainers to unlock rewards in Pokemon TCG Live, which is how it's been in the past, too. The Battle Pass was the heart of the in-game economy. In addition, unlocking this new Battle Pass no longer requires crystals, and trainers will level up through the Battle Pass more quickly. So that's since they've gotten rid of the Premium Battle Pass, which you had to buy the crystals, they've gotten rid of the Premium tier, so it's all essentially just one basic Battle Pass of now 74 levels. Okay, so and they say we'll move up more quickly. So even though they've added more levels to it, If we're going up quickly, it'll be nice. You'll unlock that second deck, the Archaludon deck in this case, a little more quickly. And hopefully we don't have a problem getting to level 74, because I don't want to have to be in a real grind mode where I feel pressured to play like an hour or two of live a day, even when I don't have the time or the desire, just so I know I can get all the rewards on the Battle Pass. There are some games that are kind of like that. They force you to grind, sometimes more than you want to. So hopefully we can progress up through it quickly. I suspect we probably can. And then they say we'll be monitoring these latest changes to make sure that the Battle Pass progression stays rewarding for each expansion. So, they can adjust in the future. They look at the comments that are in the forums, and I'm sure that they pay attention to comments on the internet, or they talk to content creators or something. They have their ways to get feedback. It doesn't, they do appear to ignore, unfortunately, the comments to make the game work properly, because unfortunately I don't believe there's anything addressing that here, but we can always hope. Anyway, but they're going to make sure that these changes work. So if they find out most people cannot get to level 74 before the Battle Pass resets, I suspect they will reduce the number of levels or make it even quicker to progress up, because I think they want most players with a moderate amount of gameplay. Like if you play, I think they want you, if you sit down for about a half hour most days, you should, to say play live, you should be able to get to the top tier. That's kind of the way I think they're thinking about it. You never fully know here. All right, so moving forward, the singular battle, no, I read that paragraph. The team also made a few tweaks to the ranked ladder. Okay, so ranked ladder, including the addition of win streaks, because I had seen early on charts about points, and it seems after win streaks you get points, but I don't believe that was ever implemented, but I could be wrong. So after your second consecutive win, you'll earn bonus points as you climb the ranks to the Arceus League. So win streak, now just the second game counts as a win streak rather than like three or something, so that makes it easier to get win streaks, so you get bonuses. So it will help us move quicker to Arceus League. I've kind of since I've looked to play a variety of decks, I've kind of stopped worrying about Arceus League. Maybe I'll start to think about that again. I'm not sure. So ways to help you get to Arceus League faster. Here, you'll continue accumulating rank points. I assume here means in Arceus League. You'll keep getting rank points, which you do now, which will use an upcoming system for the most dedicated trainers. We'll have more details to share on this system in a future update. Stay tuned. So it sounds like there's going to be some upcoming system for the most dedicated trainers. So I guess besides ranked and casual, there's probably be some place that people that are in Arceus League can go to play. I assume by most dedicated trainers, it means people in Arceus League. I assume it's not like you have to get a special invite from the Pokemon Company. I'm assuming once you're in Arceus, or maybe you have to be in Arceus League and get high enough in Arceus League, right? Because it talks about accumulating rank points once you're in Arceus League, and then somehow there's going to be something for most dedicated trainers. I don't know if it's going to be tournaments. I would think not. Maybe there'll be an actual ranking board of like the top 100 or top 1,000 players that people can see, because I know people want things like that. So we'll see what happens there. That's going to be in the future. So they're just telling us there's something coming. So people that really want a ranked mode in a more serious sense, something may come along that we don't know. What's going to mean for people that don't care about Arceus League and stuff and just want to have fun playing, I guess it won't impact them, but we never fully know how all this plays out. Then it continues here on December 13th. Another change to the in-game economy system will be released. So December 13, which I'm trying to think now, is that another set dropping? Sorry, let me look at my one piece of paper here. I don't remember. No, I don't believe that there's a set dropping at that point, but they'll have an update December 13. So a change intended to streamline game currencies and set the baseline for these in future economy and progression updates. So all coins will be removed from the Pokemon TCG Live, and current allotments of coins will be converted into crystals at a 4-to-1 ratio up to a maximum of 5,000 coins. So, okay, so it was correct when seeing in that image that there weren't any coins in the rewards, because they're going to get rid of coins. And I guess well, coins are going to not disappear until December 13, but perhaps we're not going to be able to earn any more coins at that point. Okay. And some of our coins will get converted to crystals, but not most of them. So it's maximum 5,000 coins. I think I have over 100,000 coins. I think most people have a ton of coins because they only get cosmetic items. So you will get some amount of crystals, which is good. So, for example, they say if a trainer has 6,000 coins in their account, they'll receive 1,200 crystals with this update. So that's the crystals of a 4-to-1 ratio of those 5,000 coins. In addition, all avatar cosmetic items will be granted to trainers at no cost beginning December 13th. So avatar cosmetic items, the hats, the shirts, the pants, the shoes, will be free. Okay. Deck cosmetics such as sleeves, deck boxes, and coins will cost crystals going forward. So we recommend spending any coins over 5,000 limit on these items before the update. Okay, so that's so right now there's a separate currency for cosmetic items. They're doing away with that. They're making avatar cosmetics free, and deck cosmetics, which people care about more, right? A sleeve, a box, coins. You're going to have to pay with crystals, but that's the same thing you buy cards and packs with. So spending money on those deck cosmetics is going to, in a sense, will cost you access to cards, right? So which is fine. That's how things were like in PTCGO and other games. That's fine. So you're going to probably, if a budget player like myself, not really going to, I'm not too worried about the cosmetics anyway. You're not going to want to spend money on crystals on the cosmetics, or at least not often, right? You might have a thing or two there, but what you're going to want to do, I think what I would, like I said, I have over 100,000 coins. I know a lot of people out there do as well. Spend the coins now. I guess that's why they're delaying it to December 13th. So we have like 5-6 weeks then to buy the cosmetic items we want. And don't spend it on avatar cosmetics because those will be free, so that's a waste. But spend them on the deck cosmetics. But say you want to keep your at least 5,000 coins in your account because they'll become crystals, which is good. So we appreciate your ongoing support for Pokemon TCG Live as we continue to work toward more improvements. Expect to hear more from us in the coming months, and please feel free to share your feedback here in the forums. We value your feedback and are excited to be on this journey with you as we continue to evolve Pokemon TCG Live. Thank you, the Pokemon TCG Live development team. So that's fine. So I had a video which just released a few hours ago, and I'm not surprised now that they actually, where I was kind of speculating. And so, and I had 3 things in that video I said. It could be, one, to make the in-game economy stricter, more restrictive. I didn't think that would be the case because, first, they're not making any money off this, and it would just insult people and get them angry when the game's already kind of struggling, as we know. Most likely, as this appears to be the case, they're going to make the economy more generous, although I'm not sure if it really will be more generous or not. The in-game economy is, I think, very generous for any of these kind of free-to-play type games. Now, all the other games have some form of monetization. Live doesn't, so it's in a weird spot. And then the third option was that they might start charging money. They're not with this, which is good. I'm not so sure that would be a good thing. The reason I keep bringing up is, honestly, I thought with the 3 currency system that one of the currencies was going to be something you spent real money on, kind of like some other games I know. But they're going down to 2 currencies. Makes sense. The 3 currencies, I assume we'll still have credits for dusting, and then 1 currency to buy product with the crystals. So crystals and credits. They didn't mention credits, so I assume that's not changing. Are they making this move to monetize the future? Probably not, but you never fully know that. Is it going to be more generous? I don't fully know. Only having 1 battle pass instead of the 2, it's hard. It's a little hard to know. The game's very easy to get progress in, especially because the cards in standard format are relatively inexpensive. Expanded format is more expensive, so that's a little bit of a separate issue. But this is the sense of what's happening. Get a little clarity. We won't know some of what it means until the next set drops, Surging Sparks, right? Because that's when the new Battle Pass is there. We have the screenshot, but actually we'll get to see how it is it fully once it's there. And then there is this secondary change December 13, and we'll get a, I don't know if anything besides just coins going away will happen at that time. So anyway, those are the changes, what to expect in the short term and a bit in the medium term, and for the long term with live, we'll see what happens there. And of course, I do strongly hope the game gets better, because that's really the biggest desire for all of us. But anyway, that's the news. Nothing ground shaking, but just good to know where it's at. Take care, have fun, and play some Pokemon TCG.